Thank you for watching My News 26. I'm Paula, Jasper. Today we're in Traverse City, and joining me is Sergeant First Class Lon Richardson for the Michigan Army National Guard. Thanks for joining me, Lon.
Thank you.
Now, can you start out by giving our viewers a little bit of the history of National Guard?
Absolutely. The Michigan Army National Guard is the oldest branch of service. Its origins date back to December 13th, 1636 in Bay Colony, Massachusetts. We're the oldest branch of service, like I said, and we've been in every major conflict since the beginning of the origins of our country, including the Revolutionary War. So we're a time-honored organization that's been around a long time.
Okay, now what is your history with it?
Okay, well, myself personally, I've been in 18 years. I joined when I was 17 in high school, and I served as an infantry soldier 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer in an organization in Port Huron, Michigan. And then from there, I moved to a field artillery unit. From there, I was called to active duty at September 11th and was sent to the Blue Water Bridge, which is an international border crossing with Canada. So I worked with U.S. Customs during that time. And then following that, I did 1 week in a month again. And then I was ordered to active duty again with my unit, this time out of Albion, Michigan, and ordered to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba. From there, I came back, did 1 week in a month again, and now I am a recruiter. I put in an application. I'm full-time with our organization.
If someone's serving in the Michigan Army National Guard, what is their level of commitment?
Typically speaking, our National Guard soldier, when they cross over, take their oath of enlistment, their commitment is to drill 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer here in Michigan at a unit and in a job that they determine at enlistment time. So 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer is the commitment. Then beyond that, the purpose of that drill weekend and 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer is to continue to have them always ready, which is our montage for the Army National Guard. We're always ready, and that's what we're doing on drill weekend, is making sure we're prepared for natural disaster, crisis here, foreign or domestic. If there is a crisis, they'll call up the National Guard soldiers, and they could be used for disasters here locally in Traverse City, in the northern Michigan area, here statewide or nationwide.
So that is basically the role of the National Guard then?
Yes, yes it is to be always ready to serve the community, state, and back up the active duty component, the U.S. Army.
Okay, give us an idea of how many people are in this organization.
Okay, well, national-wide, we're the largest branch of service, which is surprising to a lot of people because they put on the uniform 1 week in a month, and otherwise they live lives just like you and me, doing something else, right, or going to college. So you don't see them all the time in uniform and identify that's a National Guard soldier. There's about 350,000 in the nationwide, each state and territory, including the District of Columbia, the Virgin Islands, Guam, and then here in Michigan, there's ballpark 9,000-ish. It's right in that vicinity.
Okay, now if a high school student is interested in joining, what would they expect?
Our typical high school student that is enlisting into the National Guard here in northern Michigan is coming in for like the main four reasons are service to country, education benefits are huge, pay, and training. So we're one of the few places where you can go and work here in Michigan. We'll provide you with all the training you need to be a carpenter, or here in Traverse City to become some type of cybersecurity. There's like 8 different jobs that are available that are IT specific. We'll bring them on board as a high school junior at a minimum and send them to training in the summer, and then send them again to a second phase of training, which is basic combat training and advanced individual training that gives them their skill set that they need to perform their duty 1 week in a month. They'll sign a 3-year contract or a 6-year contract, and from there, after the training piece, they'll be asked to attend drill 1 week in a month, and they'll reap in a whole bunch of education benefits out of that, and I can cover that in great detail if you'd like real quick, because I am a recruiter at the end of the day. So we're offering up a $20,000 signing bonus for a lot of different jobs available here in the state, and that's paid out if they sign their contract and complete their initial training. Then they offered a 40% tuition waiver to a lot of the state-funded colleges here in Michigan, and that's a National Guard exclusive benefit. Then they collect federal tuition assistance that pays out $250 per credit hour. Then they get state tuition assistance, which was just recently signed in, and that's a National Guard specific thing. That'll take care of their education, and then there's some stuff that goes beyond that as well as drill paycheck, et cetera.
Okay. Now, and if they want more information, obviously they can contact you.
Absolutely.
But now let's touch briefly on the location in Traverse City.
Okay, here in Traverse City, it's a new armory. We're very, very excited to be here. This is a long time in the works, from what I understand. So I'm excited to have this location, have a presence here in Traverse. We purchased it a while back. I'd say I moved in, I know specifically myself, November. I was in the facility, so that's when it became National Guard. And they made some purchases from a private civilian entity, and we're excited to be here. And we're looking forward to developing this unit and bringing it up. So as a recruiter, I've got a whole bunch of spots I have to fill, and it's going to be a challenge. We're going to make that happen so we have a presence here.
Okay, give us contact information.
All right, my contact information is 231-590-7010, or you can go on to the National Guard website, or you could just Google Traverse City National Guard, and you can find us there, and we'd be happy to help. We're pretty friendly guys.
Thanks a lot, Lon.
Cool.
Paula, Jasper, -26 in Traverse City.